Hi everyone, Kieran Brown here, and welcome to another video where I'm going to be talking about why winning the weekly shop means winning the diet. So this is my transformation. I lost 18 pounds in 10 weeks last year, and it was using some of the tips which I'll explain in this video. So what we'll discuss, why the weekly shop is crucial. I'll share what I think is the best TED talk on healthy eating, environment versus willpower, and I'll show an actual screenshot of my latest weekly shop. So why the weekly shop is so important, and I sort of got this from a TED talk, which is called How to Make Healthy Eating Unbelievably Easy. It's super short. I'll put the link in the description. I think it's from like 2014. And this guy, he basically explains how he helped his 11-year-old brother lose 18 pounds in, I think, just over a month, maybe. And he said the thing which helped him out the most was just not having all the bad foods in his house. So that when he does come to eat, then he only has like good foods to choose from. And for a couple of weeks, this guy actually cooked all of his little brother's meals, which led to like an 8 pounds weight loss. And then he was able to carry on a healthy eating for an extra few weeks at least. And one important point that he mentioned was to make your environment work for you and not against you. And just by having like healthier foods in the house, it makes it way easier to actually eat well because there isn't a temptation there to eat badly. So why environment is more important than willpower? And yeah, as I was saying, if there's healthy food in the house, you're far more likely to eat healthy foods, and same goes the other way. A really good book on this is Willpower Doesn't Work by Benjamin Hardy. And yeah, it basically says how if you set up your environment to if you set up your environment like for your goals, then there's a lot less willpower actually required. So for a personal example, for me, when I was on my fat loss journey last year, is by adding friction to having unhealthy food. And my favourite like sweet treat was caramel Kit Kat Chunky. So what I did is I added friction to having the Kit Kat, and I'd have to leave the house in order to buy one and actually like physically walk to the shop, which at the time was probably, I don't know, it wasn't too long a walk. It was maybe like a 15-minute round trip, and I would just buy one at a time instead of like on my weekly shop, buying like a whole pack of them and having them in the cupboard so I can just like snack on them really easy, like super low friction. I can just basically have one whenever I like. I just added this extra step of actually like having to put my shoes on and like go outside, walk to the shop. And like obviously if it was like raining, then I probably wouldn't have gone anyway. And if you can just add that extra step, then it can help massively. So here's a screenshot of my most recent weekly shop. So yeah, there isn't anything too crazy in there. Quite often I would have sort of like the sweet treats I would still have is usually like ice cream, occasionally a Kit Kat still, or what else do I usually have? Yeah, any kind of like chocolate or like brownie, muffins, something like that. But instead of buying them on the weekly shop and having them in my house, again, I would, if I had a craving for one, if I wanted one, I'd walk to the shop. It's a bit further away now, probably maybe a 25, 30-minute round trip now. So there's that extra friction there. But yeah, for sweet treats, I would always, again, just buy one at a time. So yeah, this is what I got on most recent weekly shop. Some cashews, vinaigrette, some veg, rice, fruit, protein yogurt, sweet potato fries, chicken, some lean beef mince, um, and yeah, the prices are in Australian dollars. So yeah, uh, so $1 is roughly 50p, and $1 is $1.50 Australian, for reference. So in summary, the better your weekly shop, the easier it is to lose weight. If you've got a load of junk in your house, then it's going to be way harder to stick to a good diet. And if a bad food isn't in your house, then you can't eat it. And just make sure there's a lot of friction to actually having that unhealthy food. Make yourself walk to the shop, buy one at a time, that kind of thing. And yeah, check out the TED Talk and the book recommendation. I'll put a link to both in the description.
Just a quick one to finish. If you look slim in clothes but have more body fat than you'd like, then click the first link in the description. Don't worry, I won't ask your email or take you to some hour-long webinar. It's just a short video of me explaining how I can help you to solve this problem. It's a funnel designed to sell you something. I'm not going to pretend it's not. You don't have to click. I don't mind either way. But if you're not happy with your body right now, then feel free to check it out. If you like the video, there's a button for that. If you want to comment any questions or video suggestions, then you can do that as well. Subscribe to follow my journey and to begin yours. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.